Your guests are going to jump for joy when they see the amazing flag photo backdrop or big decoration that you can make with paper plates, a paper star, and a roll of masking tape. But before we get into how, my name is Tara Reed. I am an artist and a graphic designer and the creator of DIYtheparty.com. Make sure you have hit that subscribe button and the bell so that YouTube lets you know every time I release a new video with tips to help you DIY the party so they think you hired a pro. Now let's go make a flag. We're going to make an amazing American flag backdrop out of paper plates for less than $10. In some of the video and pictures, you're going to see that we did 4x4 of blue. So 4 long and 4 rows across. But what I recommend is doing 4 high and 5 across, no matter whether you do the taller flag or the wider flag. It's going to give you a better look, and it's going to mean you need fewer packs of paper plates. You'll also need a way to hang it up. I used command strips. They worked great on my house and on my garage, didn't leave a mark. But if you're hanging it from a deck or on a fence, you might be able to tie it. You might be able to thumbtack it. You're gonna figure out how you do that based on where you're going to put it. You also need 20 stars, which if you have a cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette, just grab the star shape and make it whatever size you want based on the size of your plate. Or you can get this free template on my website, which has 5 stars that are this size. And this is showing how big that is on a 9-inch plate. And you can cut them out with scissors. You would print 4 copies, you'll get 20 stars. So that's what you need. And now my niece and I are going to show you how to put it together. Because this flag is going to be so big and we're going to have to move it, we're going to assemble it in pieces here. We are going to put together the 7 plate strips, and then we're going to take it to where we're going to do this backdrop and put the rest of it together. The first strips are going to start with 4 blue plates. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by red, white, red, white, red to make the look of the flag. And we're going to be taping them together upside down. Now I have this piece of wood here just so that I make sure I get these lined up straight and so that you can see it. You can do it against the edge of a table or another ruler, but you just want to make sure your vertical strips are pretty straight and not off center, because then when you try and put them all together, they won't line up properly. So turn them upside down, line them up, and let the lip of the plate overlap. Then you're going to run masking tape the entire length, making sure you push it down and have it stick through the gully. And you're just going to continue on. Definitely something that's going to work a lot faster if you have more than one person. If you want to add a little bit of reinforcement for how these plates are stuck together, you can add just a little bit on either side. But let's flip this over. These are going to be the bottom stripes. This is where we're going to put the stars. So now we have put adhesive on the back of our stars, and you're going to want to make sure the point is facing the top of the row. Once we got each of the vertical rows together, we moved it closer to where we were going to be setting up. And if you're going to be setting this up in a different location than where you did this so far, this is a great time to stop and prepare it to be moved. You can just stack these rows on top of each other, put them in your car, and get them to where they need to go. Now I've moved the plates down to closer to where we're going to be doing our backdrop and put them on the table. I'm going to do 5 together at a time. You want to make sure you have them overlapping in the same direction for each row. So you'll see like this is the bottom one, then overlap, overlap, overlap. And because we've masking taped them together, you can move them a little bit so that they're gonna line up nicely and overlap pretty consistently. And now, just like with the others, we're just going to tape across. Now we have half of our stripes ready, and now we're going to put the second half together. Then we will take it out to where we're going to put this and hang it up. I put command strip on that one, and now my lovely assistant is going to hang the first piece centered on the garage door. So there's the first half. Now we're going to do command strips on the back of this half so that we can get this whole thing on our garage. Before we put the second part up, I put little pieces of tape on every other plate so that we're going to be able to tape the 2 halves together. And now I'm going to have my lovely assistant put the second half of our plate flag up. What a great photo backdrop. And it cost about $10. And what do you think, Jillian? About a half hour to make?
Yeah.